If I didn't get up here, I'd never forgive myself. What some of you don't know, and I'm surprised, is that Billy and I were in the National Guard together. I'll never forget, I'd just gotten back from training, and they were introducing me to some of the new guys in the unit. And they said, hey, we want to introduce you to this new guy, Duvall. And up comes Billy. I looked at him, what are you doing here? What do you think I'm doing here, genius? Well, that's one of those oh duh moments. Billy was more into electronics at the time. I was into the mechanics of the tanks. And Billy did not do well in the National Guard. He stayed in a few years and then got out. And I used to tell people when they'd ask what happened to Billy, I said, Billy had a very bad habit that the military, the Army, did not like. He thought too much. And a few of us who have been in the military, Ralph, a few others, you know, the Army does not like for you to think. They like.
If there's one thing I could say to Billy, it would be thank you. I don't have much family, and I'm glad to have known him. One thing Billy taught me that is, he would always ask me questions, what I believed in. He liked to explore other people. He wanted to get to know them just as much as he wanted to understand why everybody thought what they believed. Most of the time I didn't know what I believed in when he would ask me, and it forced me to believe, and it forced me to think. And he would ask why, he would want me to justify it. He never judged me, he never judged anyone. He didn't care what you believed as long as you believed in something, that you believed it was real. Me and him used to go on long walks too. When I came up, went on one long walk with him around downtown. We sat around on a bench and we talked for 3 hours, not even know time flew by. Family's family, and that's all you get. You get one family. You can't replace them. I'm so proud to call him family. One guy online actually said he was privileged to have watched his videos. And I feel privileged to be part of this.
I follow my sister. So, BillyDKY, the truth seeker who simplifies and demystifies.
Amen.
You know, I think he found his truth. I think he figured it out. I think he had everything figured out, and he was probably right.
There's the priest right there. Quit your cussing.
But it made me wonder, you know, you can never pick his whole brain, and I wanted to. You know, I just wanted to pick it apart and ask him. I was like, why do you think that? And he's like, I'm glad you asked. You know? I remember one time he found out, I came up here, I was like 15, and he knew that I was wrestling in high school, and he was like, oh, you're a wrestler. He wanted to help me make me a wrestler because he's in the UFC and fighting, and so we were talking, and this is before the wrestling match broke out in the living room, and he was telling me, he's like, you want to know what you got to do? You get on the mat, you got to go for the throat. You got to grab him by the jugular. You watch tigers fight, you watch Animal Planet, and you just sit and watch Animal Planet. He's like, look how the animals fight. Look at how they don't hesitate, they go straight to the throat. I can't really rip anyone's jugular out on the mat, but it did make me a better wrestler. It took away that little bit of hesitation. And I mean, just the things that he told me. One time we went walking and we walked the train tracks. And I was with my sister that time. We were out there walking the train tracks. And this is before we knew Billy had really been into his meditation and his soul searching. And we had no idea why he was walking the tracks. We were like, I mean, we thought you just walk between the tracks. He's like, no, walk on the rail. Balance. You know, improve yourself. Focus. Focus your mind on it. Clear your mind. And it was stupid. But, you know, I did it. I'm an open-minded person. And, you know what? I see what he's talking about. Sometimes from the outside, it looked like there was no rhyme or reason to some of the things that he did. But when you figured it out, He's just a genius. Because at the end of that, and I walked all the way to the end of that rail and turned around, not only did I feel accomplished that I made it the whole way without falling, and that, you know, he was like clapping me on and stuff. I felt like I actually accomplished something big. I felt like I actually cleared my mind a little bit. And I've always had a problem clearing my mind. And it's because of Billy that I picked up meditation and actually talked to him about his views. I was really interested in him. And last night, finding all those videos that he helped all those other people about my age around the world, it really touched me, and I had to comment on back and tell him thank you. And I'm gonna thank BillyDKY for all those videos that I'll probably go back and watch myself. And I'm just glad that his legacy is gonna live on.
Go buy gas twice a day.